There we go. All right. And let me just mute everybody. Just find your comfort, try to relax, release any shoulder discomfort you might have. Just get yourself there and then gently close your eyes. And find your stillness. This class is about 45 minutes, so just, just relax and journey inward. Start to find and create your space, your stillness. Allow the arms to gently rest by your side. Allow the hands to rest on your thighs. Make sure that it's pointed down. Maybe you can connect index finger and thumb. Make sure that the chin is not lifted too high. You kind of want to tuck the chin in slightly. You're going to lengthen the back of the neck. The shoulders soft and down. A little engagement in the belly as you support yourself in the stillness. Keep your eyes softly closed. Allow yourself to scan from your toes all the way up. Just releasing any tension that you might have. Allowing the body to soften in all the parts that need it. As you slowly scan upwards to your head, allow yourself now to start the focus in the internal part of your mind, allowing all those thoughts that is created by you that just continues to flow. Just acknowledge it. Just allow it to drift away like a beautiful white cloud in the sky. Creating that beautiful blue sky, space within your mind for your practice. Beginning to focus on creating your breath now. Just begin first by just noticing where the breath is gently moving your body. Feel the movement. Notice the rhythm that your body is in tune with your breath, the inhale and the exhale. And start to consciously create your own breath, just to start to move the body consciously as you breathe in, imagining that you are breathing up and you're lengthening the spine to the sky. And as you exhale, begin to notice and feel the contraction of the belly towards the spine. Just release it down to your seat, down to the earth. Slow and smooth, you create your own breath. Focusing, staying in the moment on your breath. And if your mind begins to wander in any form, just come back to the breath. take one more moment to slow it down a little bit further. Slowing the inhale, matching the exhale. And then continuing this breath, we'll set an intention for our practice. And just finding a few things that you're grateful for today. And once you're ready, you can gently flutter your eyes open, coming back to your space that you're in now. And let's find our way to a cat-cow. Let's just start moving our spine a little bit just to get that circulation going, right? Allowing all that blood to reach all the vertebrae, the discs. Wrist is underneath the shoulders, knees are, as wide as you'd like it, as long as it's comfortable, just underneath the hips and tops of the foot down. Just allow yourself to find really comfort before you begin the cat-cow, so you're not dumping all your weight on your wrists. Just allow yourself to press through the palms and lift a little bit before you start to breathe from the belly. Let the breath begin at that lower belly. Inhale, start to arch the back down to the floor. From the crown of the head reaching all the way up. Exhale, start from the belly, lift through the belly, reaching the spine all the way up from the base of the spine. All the vertebrae kind of following along, the head reaching down last. Inhale, arching all the way down, one vertebrae at a time. Using your breath to create that movement. Just really breathing and arching and creating space in your spine. Continuing just like that as many times as you'd like, always connecting and initiating all the movement with your breath, with the inhale or the exhale. And when you've had enough, you can stop. Maybe you'd like to rotate the hips all the way down to the heels, just to stretch out the sides and the hips, just feeling that connection and that release as you move the body. Maybe taking one more before coming into a neutral spine. Just continue to breathe. Make sure you're looking straight down, not looking further ahead. You want to keep your neck aligned with the rest of your spine. And once you find your neutral spine, gently, let's just do a little bit of engagement in the belly. I don't usually do too much of these, but let's extend the left feet, the left leg all the way back, come to the balls of the feet. You can always lift that leg up parallel to the mat if you'd like, and then start to reach the right fingertips forward. Just keep looking down so the neck is nice and aligned. Just breathe in and just imagine that you are controlling this stillness with your breath, right? So you want to really lengthen the spine as you breathe in. And as you exhale, lifting that lower belly up to the spine to find that really nice engagement and balance, right? So the exhale kind of gives you that balance, the inhale lengthens you. Just a couple more breaths, just like that. When you're finished, exhaling and releasing both the arms and the legs down, coming back to tabletop, neutral spine. And let's do the other side. Inhale, lengthen that Right leg, you can come to the balls of the foot down, or you can lift that leg up, flex your feet, fingertips reaching forward. Just taking a few breaths here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift that belly up to the spine. Just focusing on your breath. Maybe 2 more to go. If you've had enough, you can always release. And slowly come back as you exhale to that tabletop position. And then let's gently come all the way to Balasana, Child's Pose. Reach the hips all the way down, fingertips reaching to the front, the forehead down. And if your forehead's not reaching, get a blanket or pillow. Make sure that there's something touching your forehead, right? You want to have something to rest your, third eye on, right? Just take a few breaths here. Always coming back to your breath, always focusing on creating that breath you did in the beginning of practice. Okay? And then when you're ready, as you take the next exhale, gently start to walk the fingertips to the right side of your mat or to the right side of the room. Just really connecting and feeling that left hip as you stretch through the left side of your body. And just breathing into that left side. Feeling that left rib cage opening and expanding with your breath. And when you're finished, inhale, start to walk the hands back to the center of your mat. Forehead still down on the mat now. And as you take the next exhale, start to walk the hands all the way to the left side. Keep engaging and feeling that right hip. And as the arms extend to that left side, you're going to feel that stretch on the right side. Keeping the forehead down if you can and your eyes closed. Breathe into the right side of your body. Imagine that inhale expanding and opening up that right rib cage. And as you take your next breath, wherever that is, start to walk the hands back. Remember, use your breath. Don't let me rush you in any way. And just breathe in and out. And then take one final breath. And using the inhale, start to come all the way back up. And let's come onto our seat. Let's place our soles of the feet together. So butterfly pose here. So remember, you can always place that foot really far away from you, as far away as you'd like, right? So, if your knees are really high, that's okay. Remember, your anatomy, your hips are going to position those knees the way it's supposed to, right? So just be very mindful of your body. Remember, your body, everybody's got this unique body. You just have to be, what feels right for us. And just enough to find that stretch, right? We want that stretch. You can grab the ankles, you can grab your feet together, whatever you'd like. And really think of, as you breathe, you want to really press down through your seat, right? Your shoulders are back, your head is in alignment with your spine. And again, when you exhale, the contraction of the belly into the spine, and then you're just going to start to rotate the hips. So it's like literally this one solid piece moving forward, right? We're not going to try to dump everything lower back first or the middle back, So take a deep breath in, inhale, lengthen the spine up to the sky. And as you exhale, contract that belly in and start to rotate to the hips and start to fold over as far as you can without rounding any of your spine. Just breathe, close your eyes. Breathe into this fold. You should feel a nice stretch in the groin and the hips. Let's take a few more breaths here before coming back up. When you're ready, start to inhale and inflate yourself all the way back up. Really nice. I think that's going to be the only fold for this class. Come back. Come all the way. We're going to come on our backs. I always take forever. Look at that. It's already 3:30. So let's hug the knees into our chest. Let's come on our backs. Just trying to stretch you a little bit before we come into Shavasana, right? It's really good to stretch everything. So hug it in. Remember, you can grab the back of your thighs. If you can't reach the knees, and remember to keep the shoulders down. It's not like lifted and engaged, right? We want that whole entire back to just rest on the floor. Just breathe in, close your eyes. Not much movement here, we're just breathing, right? Just breathe in and out. Let the focus be your breath. How slow and how smooth can you create your breath? And then maybe you'd like to grab both knees together with your hands and start to reach it into like a tiny little circle. You just start to move it into this little circle one way, just feeling that massaging of your lower back and your sacrum. And then slowly taking this time to continue that breath and start the movement the opposite direction just to release any tension you might have. Really nice. And let's find our way to a twist. And we kind of did a little bit of a twist, but I really want, we want to try to do a deeper twist today, right? So we're going to just cross our right leg over to the left thigh and maybe keep that, did I say left leg? I can't remember left leg. So the right leg's gonna go over to the left thigh. And you're gonna keep the left foot down and you're just gonna lift the hips up and move it a little bit more to the right. Right? So you're gonna kind of get that alignment of your spine and then start to take a deep breath. And as you exhale, contract the belly, start to move both knees to the left side. Right? So now the right thigh is on top of the left, moving everything to the left side of the. And then maybe if your neck doesn't bother you, you can lift it up, move it more to the left, and then slowly turn it to the right. Your hands can be in a T or a cactus, or you can have your palms down or the palms up to you, how you feel. And just feel that nice twist in the lower back and just breathe into that twist. Even in the stillness, we're still moving a little bit because our breath is slowly and slightly moving our body, right? So we just want that sensation. We want to concentrate on breathing. If you've had enough, and this feels so good, you want to stay a little bit more, you can. Take a couple more breaths though. We'll come back to center. And slowly inhale all the way back up to the other side. Place the left thigh on top of the right. Keep your right foot down, lift the hips, move it a little bit to the left, and then slowly exhale and reach the knees all the way to the right. And then gaze to the left, if that's possible, and you don't have any pain in your neck. And just breathe here. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist a little bit more. Inhale, lengthen. Maybe using your hands to reach the knees down more if you'd like. Up to you. Take a couple more breaths. And slowly come all the way back when you're ready, using the inhale to bring you back up. Hug the knees in. Keep your eyes closed. Just concentrate on this breath for a few minutes. I'm going to just cue you on our breath. We're going to do a couple of different exercises of the breath. So just stay there. Close your eyes. Hug everything in. And breathe in and out. Find your breath in your body. Notice where your body is moving as you breathe. And counting, I'm going to count with you guys. So just breathe in. Breathe, count to 4. Breathe in. Breathe out, count to 4 in your mind. And again, breathe in, count to 4. Exhale, count to 4. This time, inhale to a count of 4. Hold the breath. And exhale to a count of 4. Again, breathe in. Pause. And exhale. Breathe in. Pause. And exhale. Breathe in. Pause. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Pause. And exhale. Last one. Breathe in. Pause. And exhale. This time, breathe in. Exhale twice as long as your inhale. Breathe in. Exhale twice as long. Three more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your breath back to normal. Your own breath. In and out naturally. In and out. And when you're ready, hug the knees in one last time before we come into our Shavasana. So hug that knee in deeply. Turn yourself into a tiny little ball and just imagine that you're squeezing every cell in your body. Squeeze it, squeeze it. Hold your breath as long as you can. And release. Shavasana. Make sure that you have something under a pillow or a blanket underneath your head, or a blanket or bolster underneath your knees. Anything to find comfort. If you're cold, put a blanket on you. We want to find our body completely relaxed, so there's no need or nothing's going to stop you from relaxing, right? You're not going to have this sensation of something hurting in your knees or in your lower back, right? So really find the most comfortable position you can. Make sure that the arms are by your side and you've opened up, your groins open, your armpits are open, your palms are up. Just really settle in here. Feel every part of your body just deeply relaxing. Allow your breath to come back to that complete automatic cycle without thought, without any effort, right? You're effortlessly just lying on that floor, just allowing yourself to just rest. Go to the hands where they meet the floor. Just notice the sensation of the body as we begin this slow movement of all the parts that are touching the floor. Your body just connecting to the floor. So the hands where they meet the floor. Just feeling the forearms where they meet the floor. The elbows meeting the floor. The shoulder blades meeting the floor. Heels of the feet meet the floor. Maybe the calves meet the floor. Back of the thighs meet the floor. Or a pillow. Buttocks meet the floor. The lower back meets the floor. The upper back meets the floor. Back of the head meets the floor. Feel the whole body where it meets the floor. Start to turn your awareness to the breath. And observe it becoming more steady and peaceful with each passing moment. Do not engage it. Simply observe. Allow the breath to become silent, smooth, and slow, without pauses or interruptions. Allow your awareness to move to the head. Begin with the scalp at the top of the head, moving to the back, and then each side of the head. Move to the face. Experience the forehead, eyebrows, eyes, cheekbones, and nostrils. At the nostrils, be aware of the sensation of the breath through and along the nasal membrane. At the nostrils, be aware of the sensation of the breath through and along the nasal membrane. Move to the mouth, tongue, jaw, and then chin. Experience the neck and throat. Go to the shoulders, upper arm, elbows, forearm, wrist, hands, fingers, and fingertips. Once at the fingertips, breath awareness up through the tips of the fingers of both hands to a point at the base of the throat. Then exhaling from this point at the base of the throat back through to the fingertips and out. On the last round, as you continue, finish with awareness at the fingertips. Then move your attention from the fingers back through the hands, wrists, upper arms, elbows, upper arms, shoulders, to the upper back, and then chest. Pause at the chest. Now be aware without disturbance of breath in the chest. Experience the inhale and exhale with concentration. Move to the upper back, lower back, abdomen, stomach, then navel. Pause at the navel. Experience the inhale and exhale with concentration at the navel. Experience the inhale and exhale with concentration at the navel. Experience the inhale and exhale with concentration at the navel. Move to the hips, thighs, knees, calves, ankles, feet, and toes. Mindfully experience sensation at each point. Then pause at the tips of the toes. Inhale through the tips of the toes up through both legs to a point at the base of the spine. Exhaling from the base of the spine out through the toes. Inhale through the tips of the toes up through both legs to a point at the base of the spine. Exhaling from the base of the spine out through the toes. Inhale through the tips of the toes up through both legs to a point at the base of the spine. Exhaling from the base of the spine out through the toes. Then move awareness from the toes to the feet, ankles, calves, thighs, knees, hips, lower back, abdomen, stomach, and chest. Pause at the chest. Now be aware without disturbance of breath in the chest. Experience the inhale and exhale with concentration. Go to the upper back, shoulders, upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, fingers, and fingertips. Once at the fingertips, breath awareness up to the tips of the fingers of both hands to a point at the base of the throat. Then exhaling from this point at the base of the throat back through to the fingertips and out. Then move your attention from the fingers back through the hands, wrist, lower arms, upper arms, shoulders, neck, throat, chin, jaws, mouth, and nostrils. At the nostrils, be aware of the sensation of the breath through and along the nasal membrane. Move your attention to the cheekbones, eyes, eyebrows, forehead, and the top of the head. Now become aware of the whole body. The whole body. Experience the whole body inhaling and exhaling in and out through the surface of the skin. The whole body expanding and contracting with each breath. A smooth and gentle tide. Feel the whole body breathing. Be aware of my voice and remain awake. Do not sleep. Just surrender and completely relax. Do not attach yourself to each word. Just observe and acknowledge and move on to the next word. Move your awareness to your mouth. Become aware of your tongue, lower jaw, lower row of teeth, upper row of teeth, gums, upper lip, lower lip, space between your lips, both cheeks, right ear, left ear, forehead, both temples, back of the head, top of the head, tip of the nose, the right nostril, left nostril, the right eyelid, the left eyelid, right eye, left eye, the right eyebrow, left eyebrow, space between the eyebrows. Now go to the right hand thumb, the right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, back of the hand, palm of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, the right armpit, ribs, waist, the right hip. Go to the left hand thumb, the left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, back of the hand, palm of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, left armpit, ribs, waist, the left hip. Now go to the right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe, sole of the foot, top of the foot, heel, ankle, calf, knee, thigh, the right hip. Go to the left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe, sole of the foot, top of the foot, heel, ankle, calf, knee, thigh, the left hip, groin, right buttock, left buttock, lower back, mid back, upper back, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of the neck, back of the head, the right inner ear, left inner ear, roof of the mouth, throat, the right collarbone, left collarbone, the right chest, left chest, middle chest, upper abdomen, lower abdomen, navel, groin, the whole spine, the whole head, the right arm, the left arm, both arms together, the whole right leg, the whole left leg, both legs together, whole front body, the whole back body, the whole body. Be aware of the whole body. Now bring awareness to your nostrils. Observe the gentle tide of breath as it passes along the nasal membrane, flowing in, flowing out. Observe it without altering it in any way. Experience its tantalizing caress effortlessly dancing along the nasal membrane, flowing in, flowing out. Now, begin to shift your awareness of breath from its obvious physical dimension to a magnetic, luminous quality of energy or light. Imagine with each inhale, dancing particles of energy drawing into the body a life-sustaining radiance. And with each exhale, all unwanted energies are cleansed from the field of the body and mind. With each inhale, dancing particles of charged, luminous energy patiently caressing the nasal membrane with life-giving force. With exhale, all obstacles to our fulfillment dissipate, leaving us cleansed, renewed, even revitalized. Now begin with the number 33. Count the waves of this luminous tide, counting backwards from 33 all the way to 1. So with the next incoming breath, following the tide of energy in, count 33. And then follow it out, count 32. In 31, out 30. Continue without disturbance to the breath, simply counting backwards all the way to 1. Remember, remain aware, do not sleep. If you lose count or become distracted, simply begin again wherever you are, without thought or without judgment. Now go to the soles of the feet. Move all of your awareness to the soles of your feet. Experience the sensation of heaviness being absorbed into the body through the soles of the feet. The feet drinking in the experience of weight, heavy liquid metal filling through the soles of the feet into the legs. Feel the sensation continue filling through the legs into the whole body. Feel it move into the waist, into the chest, into the arms and hands. Feeling this expression of weight and gravity so full, the body begins to sink into the floor. Intense gravity pulling the body into the floor. Now slowly feel the sensation of weight and its gravity leave the body. The sensation of weight seeping out of the body and into the earth. All experience of weight dissipated into the depths of the earth below you, leaving the experience of the body weightless. The body, now weightless, begins to float just above the surface of the floor. Body hovers above the floor like a cloud hovering above the surface of the earth. Sense the space between the body and the floor. Surrender into the liberating experience of weightlessness. Now return to my voice. Return to my instructions. I'm going to guide you through a series of images. Observe any sensation that may arise as I share the images. But do not become overly involved. Each new image I describe brings a fresh new experience. But be without thought or judgment of the experience. Remain detached and observe whatever arises out of the mind and body as you experience each image. Experience an eagle flying. A pungent smell of earth covered in morning dew. A dark, empty room. A flicker of a candle. A sea snake. A school of dolphins. A young girl praying. A dog raising its tail. A golden egg. A starry night. A full moon. A calm, endless sea. A woman crying. A baby smiling. A wilted flower. A smiling Buddha. Begin to journey back into the awareness of your body. With the small movements created by your fingers and your toes. Come back to the awareness of your body. Start to take a deep breath in. Gently move the arms behind you to stretch. And as you are ready, you'll start to come into a fetal position, rolling to your right side. Just stay here for a moment. Just allow yourself to reflect on the feeling, sensation of your body and your mind. Keeping your eyes softly closed. When you are ready to come back up, take your time. Come back to your seat for that one sound of Om. One sound of that beautiful vibration in our bodies to set everything and reset and make everything just balance, right? Keep your eyes closed. Take a deep breath in. Place your hands together at your heart center, Anjali Mudra. Slightly bow in gratitude for your practice this afternoon. Let's continue this journey in peace and harmony, in honor of all that we are and all that there is. Namaste. How are you guys doing?
That was great.
Thank
you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys later. Any questions or anything, let me know.
Okay.
Dude, thank you so much.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Ann.
Bye, Ann.